Kraven the Hunter, the brand new Sony movie where they take this Spider-Man IP, because I own the Spider-Man IP, and take a couple of the characters and make spin-off movies out of them. You know, they did 3 Venom movies, they did Morbius, they did Web, now with Kraven. And on paper it sounds cool because you get to see these characters on the big screen and hopefully done well. But the problem is they haven't been done well. They all kind of suck. You know? The only slight enjoyment people have is the Venom films. But Morbius, bubble. Man Web is a massive bubble. And sadly for me, Kraven is another bubble. It's not... Like, look. Isn't a Man Web level bad? Is it a Morbius level bad? No. But, you know what it is? There's some movies that misses the mark just by a hair. And there's some movies that hit way off the mark. And I really think Kraven just misses the mark. Because if they did one more draft of this, I think it could work. Because there's certain scenes in this movie that felt like, I get where you're trying to go here, but right now that scene sounds terrible. The dialogue sounds so trailerly. Well, I mean trailerly, which is trailer talk, trailer dialogue, where it feels like they literally are thinking about the trailer. They're wanting to swipe and thinking what would they use for the trailer, and giving the marketing department like 45 options in one scene. And it works well in a marketing piece, but it doesn't work well in the context of the story. It doesn't work well with like, yeah, it doesn't work well. It just doesn't, you know, for any context, scene context, narrative, movie context whatsoever. And it just feels like this movie just needed another draft, which is weird because, you know, this movie had major reshoots, but it just feels like 2 movies get mushed together, and they're trying to add this, like, emotional depth towards it, because it takes a while to have the main plot kicking in. I mean, this movie is about a kidnapping plot. You know, Kraven has a brother who is the comedian from the comics, and both of them are fathers of a crime boss, played by Russell Crowe, and Kraven is on this dedication to find his brother. Find the brother, save the brother, and who wants the brother? Who wants him? It's the Rhino who has him. And I would like when the Rhino becomes the Rhino, and when the Rhino is fully there, he's there for like he's the third act thing. It's like, oh, we're hinting the Rhino just so the third act it makes sense kind of thing. Why does a human merge Rhino? The design ain't that bad, I won't lie. For going the mutation route versus like a guy stuck in a suit or a guy in a robot outfit or something, you want to go the mutation route of a guy turning into a rhino. It works. I think the design works pretty well. It clearly with the sequel thing, because they're hinting, you know, clearly the last like 10 minutes of the movie is literally just, if we ever do sequels, this is what we're planning to do, type of thing, which clearly isn't going to happen with the box office tracking and all that, but clearly they're going to be like going through all the animal themed villains through the Spider-Man comics, so it'll be like, well, we had Rhino, so here comes Lizard, or here comes Scorpio, because they talk about a doctor making supervillains and that type of thing. Make Dr. Octopus or something, I don't know. That might be a weird thing, having like listing a human form, you know, Dark Hawk, but anyway. But the thing is, like, this, it couldn't, the problem is, like, this couldn't connect with the characters, because the dialogue wasn't that strong. The connection of these characters, it wasn't that strong. Like, the first 20 minutes of the movie is basically a origin story. And look, this is the only time I'll get super nerdy with Kraven. What makes Kraven a good villain is that he's a regular guy. That's the thing. He's just fucking good at everything. Okay? He's like the ultimate hunter. Okay, that's the reason. The only reason he wants to kill Spider-Man is he believes Spider-Man is the ultimate hunt. You know, he wants it to be his last hunt, Kraven's last hunt, you may say, but which he does. He actually does. You know, what if Kraven? There's a story called Kraven Last Hunt where he actually does kill Spider-Man but Spider-Man is saved by the symbiote and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, but that's what makes him special. He's just a regular guy. He's the ultimate hunter who has all these capabilities and who just is just fucking good at it. He's that. But him having been in this movie, he has superpowers. He gets bitten by a radioactive lion. I'm not shitting you. He gets bitten by a radioactive lion that gives him powers. And he basically slowly becomes the Phantom with the whole talking. Like, he becomes like Aquaman for the land, because he's able to communicate animals and all that. And I'm thinking, I think it'd be a lot more cooler if it was just a regular dude. Like, I get you on the whole, like, oh, you know, like, it could be, you know, how he's going to fight the Rhino if he's just a regular guy. But that would be the challenge. How does he fight the Rhino if he is a regular guy? See, adding him just being a regular guy adds more, like, tension of it and makes the character maybe a tad more cooler. And, you know, and plus the dialogue, like, look, as this is a movie that takes a while for the story to kick in. That's fine if you do it well. If you're able to have us be invested with the characters. And I just couldn't be invested with these characters because it's kind of just very generic and bland, and the villain's also generic and very, like, there's nothing really connecting to me with anything with this film that really makes me go, oh, this is really good. Like, the action's good, but the action's like, I don't know, 10% of the movie. What about the other? You just give me you just give me you haven't give me the full course yet. You know? And I also, the part of me feels like, does this movie need to be MA? Was it just it's MA just because, or R, just so it could be R? Because, sure, there's the odd gory death here and there, but I'm thinking, like, this feels like a sense of, like, it just went a little bit, ooh, look, I kind of said fuck kind of movies. But just didn't really, I couldn't help but be like, sometimes I forgot that it was a way R film, and then a bit of blood showed up. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's an R way film. But yeah, I wanted to like it. I really do. But poor dialogue, bad, weird editing decisions, and weird, like, transitions to scene to scene. It does feel like a weird Frankenstein of a monster of two different films. One that clearly might be a little bit worse than the other, but merging those two films together didn't make it good. It didn't make it, like, bad, like really bad, like Man Web level bad. It just made it fine. It just made it meh. It made it mediocre. In a way, it's kind of like you would prefer me. You know what's weird about mediocre stuff? When you see something that's mediocre, you want something really great, or you want something really bad, because you're just like doing like putting your finger on your face and like kind of touching your eyebrow, and you're kind of pushing your eyebrow upwards while watching a film, and you're like, okay, it's happening. Oh, actually, something's happening, and a big action sequence happening. Why? Is that a good transition? No. Okay, the end. Now, of course, a lot of people say this is the end of the Sony spin-offs, which is not the case. They basically said we're taking a bit of a break from it. We're doing a Spider-Man War show with Amazon. We're doing the fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man film, and we're also doing Beyond the Spider-Verse. Those are the three focuses. That's what they said. It's more like we're taking a break from them. We're taking a break from them. So get ready for like Green Goblin and Doc Octopus and Lizard and it hinted the comedian, so the comedian. You know what? That could be a good heist film. And also Black Cat could be a damn good heist film. Honestly, I would kind of make a Black Cat film as if I was making a Catwoman film, because that pretty much the same fucking character. Anyway, comment below if you've seen the film. If you see the film, it's that fucking low. Not many people are going to see the film, but comment below. Let me know your thoughts of the film.